hey. Hey, I got nothing.
Still nothing.
I got nothing.
Something now.
I'm awake now. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. That's a little muddy. How we doing today, y'all?
Yeah.
We're just trying to wake up. Hey, 1 2 2 2. Hey, yeah. 2, check 1 2. Hey, 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 hey. Come on. Speaker should be there. Not behind the microphone. So how many of y'all are coming to the show tonight?
Yeah.
You guys coming down? 3 of you? Come on. Where are we playing tonight?
Bolton Center.
Bolton Center. Come on. Who's coming to the Bolton Center? Yeah, we can make a little noise this morning. That's all right. If you could take the really trippy sci-fi effect off, that would be great. Hey. There we go. Just a taste of verb, just not the continuous interdimensional. Hey, check 1 2 2 2. And are you getting the guitar through there? Hear this one.
You know what? Is that tune going?
Oh, is it? I heard it, and it's gone. There it is. Hey, there we go. Well, my name's Devon Allman. Thank you for coming down here today. We appreciate it. This is my good man, my sidekick here, Bobby Schneck Jr. on the guitar.
Bobby.
Glad Bobby's joining me. And we're going to play you just a couple tunes here, and then we'll hang out with you, all right?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Just do a quick little intro
Yeah,
here
come
for you,
on.
because we're actually broadcasting this live online.
Absolutely.
So.
You got it.
All right, good afternoon. I'm Joe Rock from Long Island's #1 rock station, 102.3 WBAB. Together with AllMusic and Rock and Roll, we've put together something very special for you today. Our guests, Mr. Devon Allman, along with Bobby Schenk Jr., and they're going to play you a little bit of acoustic music, and then we're going to have a couple questions, all right? So, take it away, guys.
All right, Joe. I told my mama when I left home, I'm leaving, but I don't know when. 16 years is on my own, leaving, but I don't know when. Leaving, but I don't know when. Leaving, but I don't know when. It's the same old story running through my life, leaving, but I don't know where. When I fell in love, I never wanted more. That little girl answered my prayer. The next thing I knew, she walked out that door, leaving, but I don't know where. Leaving, but I don't know where. Leaving, but I don't know where. It's the same old story running through my life, leaving, but I don't know where. don't have a care, 'cause I've been down that road ahead, leaving but I don't know where. Leaving but I don't know where. Leaving but I don't know where. Same old story running through my life, leaving but I don't know where. Leaving but I don't know where. Leaving but I don't know where. It's the same old story running through my life, leaving but I don't know where. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Time machine.
Gonna play you one off the Royal Southern Brotherhood record. Left my heart in Memphis, down by the lonely river. I come to my senses. It's time to deliver. I can hear I have a dream. Our last goodbye. Music is my weakness. I'm just chasing ghosts now. I stole my time from angels when I needed them the most now. Church bells ring. I'm just waiting for water to subside. That's my Thank you very much, y'all.
So, Devon, it's probably about 2 years since you last came and visited us here at WBAB.
Yes.
And you've actually had a lot of stuff that's gone on in those last couple of years. So I just wanted to talk to you about a couple of those things.
Yeah.
First thing is, when you were around the last time, like today, you were about to play at the Bolton Center in Bayshore, but you were around with Royal Southern Brotherhood.
Yes.
And now, since then, I know there's nothing bad. I asked that question. But what played into the decision for you to leave Royal Southern Brotherhood and really pursue more your solo path?
I did 4 years, and man, I was just, I'm a family man too, you know, that's more important than music to me, and music is the most important thing, so you can imagine that family's just a hair above it. I wasn't home, you know, I've been out on the road for 10 years, and, you know, so Royal Southern Brotherhood, touring 30 countries, my band touring, me putting out solo records. My son's 15, so I see the last couple of years slipping away. I'm recently engaged. Something had to go, and it was really, that was the hardest career decision I've ever had to make in music, because I love all those guys. I love Cyril and Rico and Charlie and Zito. I spoke with Zito yesterday. I wrote a song over text with Cyril 4 days ago. I went out to supper, me and my fiance and Charlie and his wife a few weeks ago. Like, we all have a lot of love. There's talks of reunions for 2017, so it was hard, man, but you know, I really wanted to get these guys out. I mean, Bobby Schneck Jr., give it up for him, he's an amazing talent. You know, I have a really you know, richly talented band, and now, you know, 10 years into my recording and touring career, somebody got an email. 10 years into, like, you know, this whole ride, I've got like a body of work that's like 9 records, so it's, you know, the one thing that was hard with Royal was, man, it's like I got 9 records and I get to sing about 3 or 4 songs a night. That was actually really cool for a few years because I had done everything. And it was nice to be in a band where I just did some, but I was kind of ready for everything again.
Well, I think one of the great things is one of the first things you said in your answer was about family.
Absolutely.
Because I do want to talk a little bit about family.
Sure.
The first thing, actually, that I want to talk about is your 15-year-old son.
Mm-hmm.
Because I read a story about how you took him to go see the Stones, but it was very important that there was no VIP treatment. So explain what your thought process is on that.
You know, I don't know, my son's like grown up being at Grandpa's shows, at the Allman Brothers shows. And the Stones were, you know, on tour there for a bit. I think they hit a dozen cities, and I had seen them a couple times before. But long story short, you know, I was like, man, I want to take you to your first concert. And he's like, Dad, I've been to like 100 concerts, you and Grandpa. And I'm like, no, you've never been to a concert like the right way. And, you know, I could have called, Chuck Lavelle plays for the Stones. He used to play with the Allman Brothers. I could have got the hook up, and I didn't. I just like, man, I'm going to buy some nosebleeds. You're going to wait in line for that t-shirt. We're going to drink crappy beer, you know, not him. But you know, I just remember being a kid, and I didn't have any of those privileges. You know, I had to slug it out in the back, but that's the best, you know. And I haven't really been to a concert like that in a long time. I'm always on the side of the stage watching Gary Clark Jr. or, you know, whoever, Jeff Beck. You know, I'm just like, I'm this close, you know. And I kind of missed that vibe of, you know. And he had a blast, so it was a good time.
Okay. And shortly after we spoke last time, too, you had something very interesting happen from our perspective, because it definitely didn't seem like it was that planned in advance. Because you had been around in March, I believe, in 2013. Mm-hmm. And then shortly after that, you were on stage singing with the Allman Brothers at the Beacon.
Right.
Now, I'm sure it's not the first time you played with them, but the Beacon is a whole other story. You know, you want to talk about that for a little bit?
I actually have. I've joined them on stage at the Beacon many years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably 10 different, you know, years, and probably 20 different times. That was just like their home, you know, home base. You know, I definitely miss the whole camaraderie of the Allman Brothers fans and the band, and kind of everyone descending on the Beacon Theater during those times. I know my dad misses it too. He was talking about it over Christmas. But that's always special. That was a good run right there, you know. It's a lot of fun.
And last time you were here, it was just before Ragged and Dirty was done and being released.
Yep.
And you would actually play to something from the album. It's like, hey, we're playing this. It's not going to come out yet, and then
Right.
the album's released. How are your plans for your next album? Because I mean, you came here last time and you were like, no, we've recorded the album and we're going to release it. But that's now like just about 2 years ago.
Yeah,
So-
it came out October 2014, so don't date it yet. It's just a hair over a year old. Working on material for the next one. It'll be a completely different record. That's about all I can say. Absolutely, completely different, and a lot of guests on it. And it's the guests. You will know who the guests are. So
Okay.
exciting.
All right. Another question in for family. Because one other thing that happened not that long ago, there's not many mothers, grandmothers, great-grandmothers that you hear talked about in rock and roll and in blues.
Mhm.
But there was Mama A,
Mm-hmm.
and she passed. Can you talk about what influence she had on you?
She was my grandmother, you know, and that's a family thing. I think I'll keep it within the family. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. So, you know, with everything that you've been doing, what is there? You know, you talk about 9 albums. You're 9 albums in. This next album's going to be something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
What is there that you haven't done yet that is still one of those things that's on your list, even if it's a bucket list thing that you really want to do?
Oh man, I just never want to look back on my catalog and go, wow, those 5 or 6 records sound the same. Like, I never want that. So, just like actors I admire, they're in completely different roles and completely different movies. I always want to make a different record.
Okay, and it's funny you mention that because last time you were here, it's great that we get to have this connection. And I do appreciate you being true to your word because when you visited us last time, I asked, hey, will you come back? And you said yes, and you did.
Absolutely.
And you know in this business, there's not a lot of people who are always so true to their word, so we do appreciate that.
My pleasure.
There you go. But we were speaking about you possibly having a role in a movie that's now been shelved.
Mhm.
Do you still have any thoughts about doing any acting?
It was something I did all through high school, and I actually went on tour with the Allman Brothers when I was 17 to figure out if I wanted to do that, if I wanted to pursue either music or acting. And the tour really kind of galvanized the point that the music was really the thing that spoke to me. But I've done a little acting here and there, and you know, if roles come by, I'll certainly try and snag them. You know, it's definitely an art form that I really like. So.
Okay. Well, I know that you have a busy day ahead of you still. You still got to get to sound check. A lot of people here would like to shake your hand, but
Absolutely.
not too much because he's still got to play guitar later
Oh.
tonight. I just want to close by saying a couple things. Number one, this is the first of many of these live streamed events that we're going to do online. And if you want to make sure that you see them again with WBAB, make sure you click the subscribe button so you can always catch whenever we're doing them. And hopefully we'll have you back again in the future.
Love to.
And then the other thing is, one of the things that you've really been a part of whenever you visit here, and we really appreciate, is you've been a part of local charity. Rock and Roll, you do a lot with them. It's help out while you rock out, helping feed people who need it. And we have Amy from Rock and Roll. I know she wants to say thank you to you. Come on, have you too. And also at the same time, Amy was recently recognized by Nassau County Executive Ed Mangano for all the work she does, and we just want to give her her citation.
nice.
here while she's
Very
thanking you.
nice.
So we appreciate that you come and do this stuff when you come and
Hey
visit
man,
us.
I love to. And I hope everybody can make it to the show tonight. And if anybody out there has a question, feel free. He doesn't have to be the only guy. My man right there.
To the guy to your right,
Yes.
Bobby, we've been following you with this guy for a long time. Tell us about the ride and how you're enjoying it.
I'm not used to questions yet. I'm loving it, man. It's been a great opportunity just being out here with these guys and getting to see the world and do what I love. So it's a blast.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
You'll be there tonight, right, Bobby?
Oh, yeah.
I know, that was great. Did you ever think about doing an acoustic blues album?
Yeah. That's, you know, when I thought about the future, actually, you know, if I'm to kind of open a little bit into the next record, there's going to be a lot of acoustic guitar on it. I've been screaming and hollering and jumping around for a long time. I kind of want to make one that's more like this right here. So
Mellow.
there's been a couple songs like that on the last song. Ragged and Dirty, there was a song called Leave the City. On Turquoise, there was a song called Turn Off the World. So there's always been a piece of me that's that little bit that's mellow. So been thinking about making a record that's suited towards that. There will definitely be a lot of that. Anyone else?
I'll be going down to Wanee this spring, and I know you'll be there. Any chance we're going to see a sit-in with your dad's new band?
Man, yeah, I've sat in with that band a lot. I love everyone in that group. I think he's really happy that it's a more sophisticated,
He seems
jazzier.
really happy. He seems to be in a very good place.
Yeah, man. And he sounds great. He sounds better than ever. So, man, anytime we were on the it was Portland Blues Festival in Oregon, and we played at like 7. He played at like 9, and I got up there and I think I did Dreams or I did something. But anytime I get a chance to play with my dad, we do it. So good chance of that. Yeah. Anyone else? Going once?
I'll say something. I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you to BAB for supporting rock and roll, and Devon for always being so kind. And I think you guys are superb, and we look forward to just doing what we can in 2016 to get healthy food to people and pets who need it. And thank you, BAB. BAB, Joe Rock, you're the best.
Well, it's a great charity. It is a great charity, and it's good to have it be able to plug into things like radio stations and concerts and all of that. But you have to have one person that spends their time spearheading it and living and breathing it, and that's Amy. So please give it up for her. Well, thank you so much for coming to our mini concert, and please come tonight. It'll be a little bit longer.
All right, so just before we close this down, I want to say thanks to WBAB for letting me do all these crazy things. Thanks to Amy for getting all the food together to everybody. Thanks to Guy for providing the store, the guitars, everything, AllMusic. And, of course, thanks to you for tuning in. Thanks to you for coming. And we'll close down the live broadcast and let you all say hello to Devon.